There we go. Is Grimith here?
He connected, so I suppose he is.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
All right. Let's continue. Let's see here. What's she saying?
She looked at.
Yeah, she looked at you. Yes, I remember now. She looked at Erevan.
And I think you wanted to move something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, did I?
Yeah, you said you couldn't move anything at least. You don't have to move anything if you don't want to. I'm fine.
I move when I goddamn please. Yes, she looks at the party. And she looks at Erevan. You. He spoke of you, yes. Of your heroics, how grand you were. How special he felt to have you as a friend. And that he would make you recognize him as a great hero as well.
I don't recognize anyone as a hero. I don't recognize myself, at least.
She flashes a sad grin. I wish you would have spoken to him sooner.
We should go and speak to him now.
She quietly sobs. He is down below, as I said.
Yes.
What is your name?
I am Iesha Foxglove, the former wife of Aldrin Foxglove, before he killed what he thought was my secret lover and strangled me.
Well, we will go down and take care of him. Right now.
She grimaces. Good luck then, because she just shakes her head. I pray that you do not run into the Skinsaw Man.
Anything you could tell us about it? Any tips?
He has locked himself in the cellar, not emerged for days. I think he comes and goes from the underwater tunnels.
Right.
Where do they lead to?
Out into the bay. He doesn't need to breathe anymore. He uses them and his minions to prepare something. I am not sure what.
Do you know where he goes?
She shakes her head.
Do you know anything he has tried to avoid?
He is not working alone. Someone has influenced him to do these things. He was not like this. Always.
Do you know who?
She shakes her head. I don't know.
Maybe we will find out.
Well, Aisha, you are not the only one he's betrayed. Now we must go speak with him.
She nods.
Good luck. Steps away.
Oh, everyone stop, please.
Okay. I stepped away from the door.
Very well. Go ahead.
Well, that's all that happened.
No, you can proceed.
Okay. Now I've become even more worried. Alvyn?
You coming, Roldar? Roldar?
Roldar's in trance.
Arenoss shakes Roldar.
Roldar closes the door.
Okay.
Let us go.
Yes.
Although I'm wondering why she said she died, didn't she?
Yes.
So she's undead.
Yes.
Aren't they a problem?
Well, yes. I don't know. Erevan didn't want to attack her, so we didn't, I guess.
So we're leaving her
Yes.
as a powerful undead thing.
She
We could
is.
go back and deal with her later.
She is semi-powerful, and she is undead. But I have no interest in laying someone to rest before who is in that state.
Maybe we would actually be doing her a favor, but I think we should go to Foxglove first.
As you said, to the basement.
Once Foxglove's dealt with, her own hatred might even just boil away. And if not, well...
Yeah, we should go back and check on her after we dealt with
The second floor is missing, so we'll teleport to the first.
Yes. Unless you want to do something special on the second floor.
Nah.
No, we were just going to walk around it.
Very well.
So, in which case the party will arrive to see Saloro already waiting and tapping his dagger against his thigh.
Yeah. So apparently he don't have to breathe anymore, and he goes into the bay, into the water.
Roldar just walks up, opens the door, just heads on in.
Yep. Darkness and gloom.
Down to the secret laboratory.
Walks into the pitch black. Good job, Griff.
It's a bit dark in here.
You do have an burning torch, you know.
My hands are full.
Torches.
If you look, there, now it's doing this again. Jeez. Again.
I see the staircase down here.
I see the stairs.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe it's auto-saving. Maybe that's what this is happening. Hang on.
Definitely be it, an autosave thing, especially if the map is as fucking massive on the megabyte front as you say it is.
Yeah.
And considering how my bottom right bar is telling me how much fucking memory is being used right now so I can look at a little tiny homestead.
Huh. It says my total memory is 694.
All I was gonna do, Griff, the moment Roldar to fucking does a little rewind thing is, all of a sudden now his dynamic weapon is glowing. With a clear white light. So as not to distract him, because he's dumb.
Is it very, very dark down there?
Well, not anymore.
No, but I mean in general, we might need more than one light source if we split up.
Well, you know, there might be a situation in which multiple it could be totally dark there. Considering the fact that this might be a necromantic sort of creature who can see just fine in the dark, you know, it could be a thing.
Yeah, so maybe one of us should...
We have burning torches, so...
Yeah. I'm guessing maybe...
You have your lantern.
I do, yeah. Could use that.
But anyone who's got a free hand can pull out a torch if they want.
I can use my staff in one hand, right? Yeah, I think I can. I'm pretty sure I can, because
I mean, you can use it as an implement, yeah. I don't think you can actually use it as a weapon. I mean, you could, it just have a penalty to it.
Yeah, right.
As far as I'm aware. It's like a two-handed thing.
And you're using your dagger at some point, right? So you don't want to carry a torch?
I use my dagger as my offhand. If I want to light, I'm just gonna fucking light myself.
Yeah, you can do that, yeah.
You'll get rid of Roldar's light and just light yourself.
Yep.
Roldar just suddenly just goes out, you know, taps his dynamic weapon, you know, it's like...
Oh, this damn thing's on the chip again.
And yeah, I just checked the quarterstaff. You cannot do a melee attack with it, but you could just still have it as an implement in one hand.
We will take, because I'm still getting these troubles, but I think I know how to fix it, so we'll take a 5-minute break here.
Okay.
So see you in 5 minutes.
I have some chocolate right next to me, so I'm going to eat that in the meantime.
You're doing a good job, yes you are.
You're doing a good job eating chocolate? Or is that chalk?
Really, Griff? Come on, man. Come on, Griff. Come on.
You're doing a good job eating chalk.
Like
It's
what?
chocolate.
You never know. You may have had a calcium deficiency. You know.
You're doing a good job deciphering people on the internet. Yes, you are. You're so adorable.
Yay!
Seems like the Maltesers are meeting.
You see, back in my day, whenever we used nothing but our imaginations, we didn't have to worry about program crashes. We didn't have to worry about lack of memory. We actually got to play D&D, and we liked it. Probably. Everyone is flabbergasted by the story.
Yeah.
I just got back, so...
That's right. Just smile and nod.
Yes.
There we
And
go.
neither of those things can be heard over Skype.
No,
That
you can hear
explains our
nodding.
silence.
Let's exchange. It's like gifts to one another. I bestow upon you my glorious internet friend. I bequeath to you.
Bequeath.
Bequeath.
Oh, there's a good one. Oh, I sent it to Rahal. Goddamn. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
In your pants.
No. At least I hope not.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
He's
Alright.
sending something that is in his pants to us.
Well, I mean, we all wanted a piece of Turkish pepper or something, right?
Damn it.
I've got your Turkish pepper right here.
Oh, goddamn. That's the wrong color, actually, so no. Sorry.
I don't even.
I had to.
Goddamn.
Yep.
Patty cake, baker's man.
What? Is that one of those clap things?
Yes.
I don't know what they're called.
One of those clap things. Behold the descriptive nuances of this conversation.
I don't know what the fuck they're called.
Clap things.
Short clap songs.
It's one of those light switches, right?
No.
That's what we need in this campaign. We need to walk down there into the basement and suddenly, Saloro.
You have to do one of those small songs in order to get the lights to go.
The clapper. Dun, dun, dun. I haven't seen that thing advertised in so many years. It used to be a big thing back in the 90s when I was a kid. Clap on! Clap!
Ah, yeah. I don't think we really had them here in Sweden, actually. I mean, they existed, but they weren't advertised.
Oh, clappers?
Yeah.
We had them, but you really needed to make your claps really loud for them to work.
Alright.
And we actually have them in some really modern schools. They're actually voice command, but they don't really work.
Can you choose the word?
It's like no. Think about this: voice command lights in a school.
This sounds like a bad idea. I want to know who's responsible.
Yeah. My dad, he's a teacher, and I mean that's one of the things he came across.
You said that, and my mind just stopped. I didn't go with you the rest of the way. I'm like, well, bait. Back it up, mate.
Alright,
Oh, you want me to back up the truck? Okay, I put it in reverse for you. Bait, and all that jazz.
thank you. Alright, try to reconnect.
All right. Wah, wah, wah.
Basically, my computer melting.
3 minutes until planet meltdown.
Yep. You have.
I just wanted to overclock the system.
Everything is now on fire. Congratulations.
I've got your overclock right here.
Zip.
And that's
Well,
what
I mean,
that's how
overcock.
Supernova is born.
Did over. Boom. Oh, this show is over.
That's exactly how it sounds too. Boom. I'm apparently loading the campaign. Some gods.
I'm stuck at connecting.
Yup.
Griff is here.
Griff, you broke it.
Oh,
You're the one who's connecting, we're not, though.
I am.
Oh.
Apparently.
Oh. No, you're not.
Apparently not. It just says loading campaign. I'm not actually loading anything.
Oh,
Yep.
jeez. Why? Help!
I'm gonna try again. Nope.
These image files should have been turned into pings.
Basically.
What are you doing, DM?
I don't know what I'm doing. This worked so well before.
I remember the glory days back when we used to fucking be able to play D&D.
Those were good days, weren't they?
could you potentially delete the second floor or something to maybe reduce the amount of load that you've got?
Yes, I have tried to do so, actually.
Tried doesn't sound like a good word.
Try is the operative word here.
Even the DM can't destroy that house.
Exactly.
Now I'm just getting Java to connection refused.
Let's try again. One of these
Maybe
days.
maybe it's not the
Right.
house that is haunted. Maybe it's
I'm gonna
MapTool.
wait to connect. I want to know if I'm the one that's causing problems here.
Don't
Maybe
You want
every-
to clear Roldor's name?
wouldn't make any sense if you actually were.
Alright,
Connection refused.
we are loaded again. Let's start the server again. What's this, fifth time something? Will we be able
I
to
don't know.
play? What do you say, Java? What do you say?
Well, we
Oh.
can use our imaginations.
It could. I could try to
But we
describe.
can't use the macros.
I don't know how YouTube will enjoy it. But...
Beautiful macro.
Let's try again. Let's see.
Yeah, it works.
Oh, yes. And there's sheep.
Let's see if I can connect.
There's DDS. There's Grimith.
Uh-oh.
And there's Griff.
Oh, there we go.
And there's department.
So that's how we're supposed to connect from now on. We have to connect in that exact order.
I waited purposefully. There was like, okay, well, wait a minute here, you know.
Oh, well, here I am standing in this same goddamn square. We meet again, square. Once again, my dagger has been put back into my pocket. Interesting.
Thankfully, we only need to go here.
I am truly sorry for this. I
have to change my sword again.
And now nobody press spacebar ever again.
don't touch anything.
Right, computer, just voice command system. Go.
You
I
know,
actually do have a voice command in
I
mine.
hope this basement is actually on a different map.
No, it's not. It's below us.
Right here.
Someone use an arrow. Who did this?
Because I'm gonna tell you that the moment we set foot onto this map, the misgivings.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you just put too many of these high resolution images on here.
Yeah. The thing is,
Probably
there's
spread
a,
the pretty little maps.
there's a quirk in MapTool. What if you split it up like a jigsaw? It should work, and that is what I have done. And it worked when I tried it myself. It worked.
Jigsaw pieces are too close together.
It worked with Griff, but then when everyone connected, it's basically like a stress test for a beta release. It's like, oh, it works perfectly in internal testing, but then you release and people actually use it, and then, oh no. So in retrospect, I should have perhaps cut these down in even smaller pieces. Still,
One by one images.
yeah, that would take some time to do. All right. Anyway, a large oak table, its surface covered with moldy stains and rat droppings, sits in the center of this large kitchen. Shelves line the walls, and an oversized fireplace dominates the northeast portion of the room. the shelves in the southwest wall are much greater state of disarray, and 2 1-foot wide cracks in the wall near the floor leads south into the the earth beyond the basement walls.
So, glowing green moss, glowing blue moss, or glowing yellow moss? Where do you like to go?
Blue.
I assume that's a door there. As
Yes.
Well. Looking around the room.
She said that he had someone with him. I don't know if he's here, but yeah.
Although once a pantry, this room has become a filthy, reeking lair of what must be hundreds of rats. The swaths of fur cling to everything, and mounds of rat droppings cover the floor. Numerous cracks in the wall doubtlessly allow the rats to live here to access a wide network of tiny tunnels beyond the basement walls. When Roldar opens up the door, he sees that many of the rats are diseased, like the one you found in the bathtub above. They squeal pathetically when Roldar opens the door and seems to, start to go for him.
Roldar closes his door.
Right? You can hear the squealing and the scratching from the other side of the door.
Rats. Lots of rats.
You're in a basement.
Obviously, but just explaining.
I think I saw a door below where Roldar's currently standing.
That is true, yes. Two wine racks line the walls in here. The shelves are mostly empty, but there seems to be some bottles still here.
We found the wine cellar. Perfect.
Roldar just moves on.
I'm not gonna drink anything but this.
I follow. I thought Roldar went out. No, I follow Roldar.
Alright. Two bunks stand in this room. Their sheets relatively free of dust and mold compared to everything else here. A single chair lies on its side between them.
What's that?
Seems to be a start for a fireplace, but it's not completed.
Is there any sign of recent activity other than the rats around?
Alvyn can notice that this seems to be some tracks here, quite old though, like months old.
Oh.
They seem to lead south.
What kind of tracks? Human tracks? Footprints?
Seems like footprints of boots. And drag marks, like if someone has dragged something heavy.
One last door.
Apparently not.
Oh, fucking great.
I assume it's dark other than the glowing weapon. Jonas, I assume it's
Yes,
dark.
Roldar's mortal enemy lies before him.
Oh, way of herbal mill.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to.
Roldar, don't worry about that.
Roldar is purposely stomping and crushing and smearing it across the ground as he's going.
It's just
getting worse.
It's just getting worse.
It's going to be stuck to your boot if you do that.
He's speeding up through it.
It's smearing all over his boots.
And just barges through the door.
Well, he is met with a sturdy iron door as he smashes into it, and the door does not yield.
This is probably the locked door that lady meant.
Please tell me you have a fucking key. There's so much purple here.
Yeah,
We have Alvyn.
Arenoss pulls out the key and throws it to Erevan.
It does not seem to fit.
As I said, we have Alvyn.
Oh man!
Better hurry before he loses his mind.
Over here.
Evan
He's
hurries
not
to
a
the door.
chipmunk, and you're not Dave, okay? You do not yell for him like
I'm
that.
being squashed.
I wonder if they'd get that reference.
Roldar, look that way. Look away from the mold.
I
He's standing
still
in
know
the
it's there.
Wrong check.
That is certainly a door, yes.
Oh wow, it too.
Certainly a door.
Certainly a locked door.
This might take a little while to get this open, Alvyn thinks.
Try again.
Evan frowned at the door and mumbled something like, "I'm not a key." Do you want another check, or
Yes.
am I just stuck?
It doesn't help that Roldar's probably back there screaming at Alvyn the entire time. Go faster!
Put it.
There we go.
Simon and Theodore
That
on
should
the
be nice.
case.
God damn it, Alvyn, the chipmunks references. Yes, the door opens up.
It works because he's tiny.
And Roldar literally will barge through into the room to get away from the purple.
Evan will barge, but in the other direction.
I don't think the mission is quite accomplished the way Roldar wants it to be, looking at the room.
Right.
Stepping into this room, the party's attention is immediately drawn to the macabre display in the east, in the alcove. On top of a table lies a collection of body pieces, skin fragments stretched over the the bloody stumps. It seems like elven ears have been sewn upon the skull, as skin has been stretched all over to seem to create some sort of mockery of a doll. The eyes are ripped out, and in their place are not actually any eyes at all, but filled pools with what seems to be blue and green paint, sort of dripped crudely out from the sockets, sort of running down onto the table. The thing is dressed, and small knickknacks are sorted around, drawings, scrolls of paper, and Erevan notices that the things that has gone missing for the past couple of weeks are either dressed upon the corpse or arrayed around it.
So that's where my spare scarf went.
Erevan, some of that stuff looks like yours?
You'd be correct in that, Saloro. Are those candles actually lit?
Yes.
Saloro taps Alvin's shoulder with the blade of the dagger, points behind Saloro.
Evan turns to Saloro and looks behind him. Doesn't really see what he's pointing at.
Saloro's just pointing off in that nebulous behind me direction.
Evan raises an eyebrow. He has no idea what Saloro wants.
With critical perception.
I see everything! Light pours out of his eyes.
I just have this image of a chipmunk now with light pouring out of his eyes. It's great.
A closer inspection of the creation reveals it has a crude but hauntingly similar look to Erevan.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
The creation, the body piece and skin collections and everything, he seems to have a haunting similarity to Erevan, as if someone has tried to basically create a doll, a flesh doll of him. The paint that fills the eye sockets of the thing are of the same hue as Erevan's eyes.
Arenoss looks through these papers and sees if there's like a diary or something like that, journal.
Well, there's a lot of papers here. That thing is for sure. It is clear that this has been some sort of arcane workshop, although most of it now seems to lie in ruin. A row of soggy books sit on the northern end of the workbench along the western wall. At the other end of the workbench, what looks like 3 iron bird cages sit, each containing a dead, deceased rat. To the east, you see the 2 stained glass windows and the creation that lies beneath them. The northern window depicts a thin man with gaunt features drinking a foul-looking brew of green fluid, while the southern one shows the same man but in an advanced stage of decay, as if he had been dead for several weeks. His arms raised and head thrown back in triumph. His rotting body turns to smoke and spirals into a 7-sided box.
And on 7-sided what?
7-sided box.
Alright.
Erevan will go ahead, seeing all the little knickknacks like pieces of paper from his journal, the torch, and whatever else is lying around but not on the creature. Erevan will attempt to take them.
Very well.
Do I retrieve the majority of my stuff?
Yes.
Yay, I get 1 extra torch back in my inventory.